Hello, everybody. Thank you so much to Flora Mitchell for joining us today, one of the stars of the PBS period drama, one of the most beloved period dramas around nowadays, Sanditon. Thank you so much, Flora, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us a bit, what's been the main element in Leo's character and the show in general that fascinates you the most and convinced you to join Sanditon?
Well, I was excited by just being a TV show. Um, but the similarities between me and Leo were quite big. I hate wearing dresses, and so does she. And I like running outdoors. And she has an eagerness to learn that I think I have as well, and to understand everything.
Yeah, and is there any particular challenge that you experienced in portraying Leo?
I think kind of understanding her situation a bit more because she did have a father that didn't pay much interest, and she didn't have a mother, and she lived with her cousin, so it wasn't exactly like the ideal kind of circumstance.
Yeah. And how it's been for you to work with Ben Lloyd-Hughes, who plays Leo's father in the show, and also with Eloise Webb, who plays Augusta, Leo's sister,
Yeah, it was
cousin,
really
sorry.
great. It was really great to act with them. They taught me so much about acting and really inspired me to continue acting.
And in your opinion, what makes Sanditon unique in comparison to other shows you have watched or other period dramas?
I think kind of the characters, they're very like forward thinking, and well, Leo, doesn't follow the stereotypical girl, and Georgiana, who like is kind of fighting against slavery.
Sanditon, we know that came to its natural ending last year with season 3, which has yet to air here in Italy. And looking back to the final season, what do you hope viewers will would take away from Leo's arc and the show in general?
Well, I haven't actually seen it in the UK yet, so haven't seen the final cut. But I think they should take away the importance of having people around you, and at the end, it all ended happy, and Leo got those people around her and who supported her, and she was so much more happy with them.
Great. And speaking of your on-set experience, how would you describe your experience filming the show? And how was it like for you to work with both the cast and the crew? And is there any particular one among the cast and the crew that you grew friendship and you're still in touch with?
Well, it was really amazing to work with such a big group of people who put so much work into film and TV. And it was just incredible to learn about how it works. And I think every person I acted with, did a scene with, all the cast, they were really amazing. And I did most scenes with Eloise Webb, who was Augusta, my cousin, and we really grew to a friendship. And I was really inspired by her love of trainers.
That's cool. What's been for you the biggest and the funniest scene to shoot on Sanditon? And on the other hand, what's been the most challenging for you?
I think the funniest was probably when I was asked to become a chicken. This is in pursuit to cheer Augusta up when she'd been heartbroken in series 3, so I won't spoil anything. Um, and I mean, I could do the movements because that was just like a chicken, but the sound wasn't so great. I sounded more like a duck or like a screaming child. Um, but my hardest scene to shoot was probably the one I had with Colonel Lennox,
Yeah.
when I was kind of trying to understand who my real father was. Because if he had said, yes, I am your real father, then everything would have changed for Leo, and everything that she'd known would be different.
Yeah, definitely. Also me as a viewer, as a fan of Sanditon, I felt it that way because it was really an important scene both for the show and for the whole story, but in particular for Leo's story.
Yeah.
And that was really, really great. You've done such an incredible job portraying that scene.
Thank you.
And do you have any fun anecdotes to share with us from the period you were filming Sanditon?
Well, on the last day that we were filming season two, sorry, it was Eloise Webb's 18th birthday, and
Oh,
it's a very big scene, and there are lots of people there. And near the end of the day, our director stopped it all, and we all sang happy birthday to her. So that was really nice.
that's beautiful. So beautiful. And did you take any particular prop or piece of costume to remember your experience as Leo after the show
I
ended?
have I have a very big memory box. And I have all my scripts and
Oh,
a scrapbook from it. And I do have on the last day they gave me a shell because we were filming on the fake beach on the last day, and I still have that, and it's really nice to kind of remember everything I went through. But if I could have a bit of costume, I definitely have my army jacket. That's definitely my favorite.
definitely.
Yeah.
And a little fun question that we always ask to the people we're interviewing, and considering we're talking about Sanditon, it's on the Sanditon universe. If you had the chance to play any other character on the show apart from Leo that you already played, which one would it be and why?
I'm gonna go for a random one. I think Lady Denim.
Oh, that's so cool.
I love how authoritative she is. And I just remember watching her and thinking, oh, I love her. Yes. She really made me laugh.
Yes, absolutely. And throwing back instead to your first little acting roles, how did the passion for acting come about in your life?
Well, I did at school, we did a play every year and nativity. And then I started doing Lambda at school and I really enjoyed that, doing poetry. And I did School of Comedy and I loved that every week. And then I went to drama school, the West End drama training, and I really enjoyed that. And I've just finished doing it. Sadly next year I can't continue, but then from there I got the part and I was just so excited to do it and it was an amazing experience.
Absolutely. And now that you joined Sanditon and you've had this incredible experience, the show has ended, but is there any new projects that you're working on right now that you can share with us?
There aren't at the moment, but I would really love to do some more acting and definitely pursue it as a future career.
Yes, we really hope so for you.
Thank
And
you.
speaking about your dream roles, what's your dream role actually right now?
I think Joe from Little Women.
Oh,
I've read the book and watched the movies, and I really love her. And I think she's so brave, and she writes even though it's a man's job. And I just really love her, and I'd love to play her sometime.
and if you had our final question, if you had to give some advice to people like you who are trying to pursue an acting career or a career in entertainment in general, what kind of advice would you give them based on what you're doing right now, based on your own experience so far?
Well, Charles Sturridge, who directed some of season two, told me that I could do whatever I put my mind to. And I think that's true for anyone. I think if you work hard on something and you really pursue it and you really want to reach that goal, whatever it is, I think you can do it. And I think dreams do come true. So dream big. It's not just a cheesy phrase. They do come true. Mine came true, and yours will too.
Thank you so much, Flora. It's been a pleasure to have you here and to chat with you about your work.
Thank you.
And let's remind people that Sanditon is you can find it many platforms around. And here in Italy, as I said before, season 3 hasn't aired yet, and in UK is the same. So we're looking forward to watching more of Leo and seeing how the story will end. Thank you so much. Okay.